Hi everyone, it's Bree from hobblet.blogspot.com. This is day 17 of VEDA, and we're talking about body image today, which is probably one of the harder things I think that we've touched on thus far this month. So I guess I'll give it a try. It's a complicated issue, right? Because it's something that, especially as a girl, it changes a lot. In terms of body image, I've definitely been one of the many girls in this world who's had body dysmorphic issues where I've thought something completely differently than reality about what my body looked like. In high school, I was super tiny, and I remember feeling huge. I remember being at the beach and being terrified of taking my shirt off. And then there's been times when I've been just bigger, and part of that is genetics, part of that is the fact that I'm never going to be really tiny because my genes are curvy. I have women with curves in my family. We have busts and we have curves. It's been a process to come to a point where I'm okay with my body and being okay in my own skin. I went from not eating in high school and being tiny to overeating in college and definitely gaining a lot more than the freshman 15, and my family made comments about it, and it was hard because I was like, well, I'm eating again and that's good, but I wasn't eating well and I definitely wasn't taking care of myself. This is a hard thing to talk about. I was in a relationship for 3.5 years where he called me cute a lot, but I could count on one hand how many times he called me beautiful. It's easy. Once. I remember exactly when it was, and that has an effect on people, and it had an effect on my image of myself. Part of this past 1.5 years or so of not being in a relationship has been redefining myself and feeling comfortable in my own skin, and most importantly, trying to not need external validation of how I feel about myself. I think that as a 20-something girl, it's always a work in progress. We're always working and figuring out ourselves better and in loving ourselves more and feeling comfortable in our own skin. And I think that I've just leaps and bounds improved in the past 1.5 years, and I know that so many of you have also. It's kind of part of growing up, I think, is hopefully finding that we can be okay with the person we are. So for the first time, I'm 25, and I can tell you that I have never felt more comfortable in my own skin. Because I finally reached a point where I don't want to be getting my confidence from other people. I don't need you to call me beautiful to feel beautiful. I need to know that in my soul. Like, I need to know that, and if I'm not feeling that, then I need to go do the things that make me feel beautiful. I need to be wearing dresses and taking baths and going on runs. I feel beautiful a lot now, way more than I ever have in my entire life. I see pictures of myself and I feel proud of who I am and the person I am. And it's not even a body thing. It's what comes across in photos. Like, I'm surrounded by friends and I'm laughing, and I just know that my life has never been more satisfying and filled with happiness and joy and love ever. So if I have that going for me, then it's a waste of energy to feel bad that I'll never fit into a proportional dress and then I'm always going to have to get things altered. Like, there's so many worse things that could be going on. So I'm trying just to be grateful for the fact that I have this life and that I have legs to run. I have family and friends who just love me. So I think that's all I have as far as self-image, body image, work in progress.